Hello, today's video is on how to catch those people who does fraud with astrology, with birth time, birth details and all. Like last 6-7 years I am doing astrology as profession, and there are many of my clients who were suffering due to marriage with someone who has hidden the birth details, true birth details and all. I'll give you few examples. One of my client who has like Jupiter exalted or Jupiter exalted, Venus exalted, and Mars or Mercury, I forgot. Mars or Mercury is also in Swakhetri or something like that. Very good horoscope. And she used to suffer like for last 4-5 years. I'm watching her. She's suffering immensely due to strange financial characters of her husband, who is earning huge but spending always much more than the amount of earning. That person is earning really huge, owner of some restaurants, hotels and all, but are spending much more than that. So it is becoming very difficult for that lady since long to manage the finance, and she cannot plan even something for the family because the husband was beyond control. And whenever I asked about the birth details of your husband, I need to see what are the planetary positions and all. Every time they say nahi unke paas to birth details nahi hai, they don't have, he was born in village, he does not have birth details and all. And I have people who has 4-5 kids born in village only, but they know birth details of all of them. Babu, যেটা করছো সেটা করবে না, চেয়ে না. So birth details of all the kids. But there are people who does fraud with people. They don't tell about their birth details if their like horoscope has not so good planetary position. So it took that lady, I think that that couple are married for last 15 years, and somehow last year or this year only, she got some chance to find out the real birth details of her husband. It is very surprising that he is having debilitated Venus and debilitated Jupiter. So very strange that is the reason that man who earns huge but always each and every month he is in loss because he cannot manage his finances, just because of the reason that Venus and Jupiter both are debilitated. So in this case, this kind of people who are having both these planets debilitated, who controls the finance and liquid cash and all, so that person does not have the sense of spending. Person does not have sense of spending money. Okay? Nahi rehta hai. So that lady was very angry. They were separated, although they did not get divorce, because even if you earn 20 lakhs per month and you spend 30 lakhs, so whatever you earn, it does not matter. How much you can balance the finance, that is the only thing which matters. Okay, this is one example. Another example I want to give, and there is a boy who got engaged with a girl whose birth detail the boy was not knowing. Okay, so when the boy came to me, I told him to call that girl, and I talked to the girl. She was like, when she came to know that I am astrologer, she was telling that, ma'am, I don't know which year I was born. Probably it was 1995, probably it was 1994, probably it was this month, probably it was that month. But before that, she gave one particular birth details. So I checked that birth details, and when she was saying, no, I think I was not born in 95, I was born in 94, Then that same birth details I checked for 1994 and 95 both. So I think in 94 probably it was debilitated Venus. So due to debilitated Venus only they were hiding, because it is impossible that the father and the mother, they don't know the birth details of the child. It is not possible. Okay. So when someone is telling that कौन सा year पता नहीं, कौन सा month पता नहीं, कितना बजे हुआ था पता नहीं, कुछ भी पता नहीं, then you can tell them कि have you brought the child from dustbin, that you don't know anything about the child, any birth details of the child. So the thing was there in if the child is 94 or 95 born, the same date, then for 1 year it was debilitated Venus. Debilitated Venus is for, it can be unsuccessful, it depends on that pada also, but mostly it means unsuccessful multiple relations. And if that child is born in some among 94 and 95 some other year, then that same Venus now is not debilitated, it's in its own sign, but the Venus is with Mars and Rahu. You know that what? You know the meaning of Rahu? Rahu aggravates things. So if Venus is in Libra with Mars and Rahu, means Mars will give some defect of blood flow kind of thing. So Venus with Mars can have a disease. When Venus is in Libra, it can have some disease in female organ, that might be ovary or uterus or something like that. And Rahu is also, so the trouble will be aggravated by Rahu. It might be possible that, so it is possible that Rahu will aggravate the thing to, Rahu will aggravate the thing into tumor kind of thing. It is possible, because I have seen this kind of combination in some other sign. Venus with Rahu and Mars is having this kind of thing. So Mars, you know, Mars with Rahu, you know, there is some aggravated trouble in the blood flow which might cause a tumor in Venus, means any of the female organ. So how to confirm when that other party is not giving you birth details? One thing might be possible that you say directly, no, you don't have any birth details, okay, I don't want to get married to you. But in that boy's case, parents almost forced him to get married. They did not take consent of the boy, and they got them engaged. And there are some kids who are very obedient to their parents, and when parents force them, they just resign. Okay, the girl is good looking and all, okay, I say yes to this marriage. So in that case, what else can you do? You can go for horari. For horari, I told that girl also that if you don't know you are born in 1994 or 95 or this month or that month or this time or that time, you know nothing about your birth details, then I also have a solution. If that boy asks me any question, I will solve the question through horari. I don't need any birth details of you. And very surprisingly, that also gave me the answer. The horari also gave me the answer that that girl is having some trouble in female organ. So it might be, so from the birth details it is coming, it might be from the, might be due to tumor or some trouble in the blood flow in the female organ, might be uterus or ovary and all. Okay, these are two cases, and there are few more cases. Another girl with excellent horoscope got divorced after 25 years of marriage. When her first child got job, she got divorced because that man had extramarital affair throughout the life. Now this girl is also having Jupiter Swakhetri. When Jupiter is exalted, Jupiter is Swakhetri. If your Jupiter is very good, So there is a fair chance that your spouse will be having extramarital. Your spouse will be cheating you in some other matter also. It can be extramarital, it can be something else also. The spouse is not trustworthy if your Jupiter is very good. Sometimes it is possible that Jupiter is very good for you and your spouse both, means Swakhetri or exalted, then it is a different issue. Otherwise, there is a fair chance, because Jupiter's story, you know it very well, that Jupiter's wife Tara was eloped by Moon, although Jupiter and Moon were best friends. So this kind of relationships also can occur. So that particular girl who was having Jupiter and Venus and Saturn probably in very good position, Swakhetri and Swakhetri or exalted. So that girl also, she was having Sagittarius ascendant with ascendant Jupiter, and that girl also, she faced a terrible married life, that the man was having extramarital throughout the married life. He was with a married woman, a widow woman, and he got married to this girl, and he continued the relationship with that widow throughout the married life. So these are 3 examples I am giving. I am giving now the 4th example. A boy came with so much excitement that this girl's horoscope is so good, and the girl is so good in everything, in all qualities and everything, and the horoscope is also very good. So I want to go through in details. So I asked about the birth details of the girl, and the same thing, same repeated story that the girl told. I don't know which year, it might be this year or that year. So for both the years I checked, and I cross-checked the qualities of the girl, and I was confirmed which year she was born, and by chance I got some time to discuss with that girl, and I felt I was rightly predicted the birth year of the child. The birth date was same, and in one of the birth year every planet was exalted, another of the birth year nothing was exalted, and it was not at all a good horoscope, because that girl is having threatening, life-threatening something, some incidents of her life is threatening to life, and she is not even having any exalted planet. So a same date in 1 year may have many exalted planets, the same date next year may not have any exalted planet. But if the child is having many qualities, you might be mistaken by thinking that everything is exalted, because she must be born in this particular year, she is having so many qualities. So it is, if you are not confirmed with the birth date or birth year, sometimes the birth date people keep proper, but birth year they change that position of the planets and all. So in that case also you can go through horary to check the genuinity of the girl or the boy, whoever the person is. So today's video I am finishing now. Bye, have a nice time.